Good morning. It is Tuesday, May 8th. So happy Tuesday to you all. I'm actually up really early today and feeling pretty decent. So hoping to get this video out in a reasonable time. This past week, I've just been trying to get my videos out earlier so that people are able to see them earlier in the day. So hopefully this does reach people a little bit earlier. And, I, do hope that everyone is able to watch this that is wanting to watch these. I'm looking at the moon actually right now. She's sitting right in front of me. Not necessarily a half quarter, but, in crescent. And it's always nice to see the moon out in the morning. At least I think so. So, I guess just to give a brief overview of what this is looking at, or looking like. I don't know if you can see, we've got the Judgment right here in the center. So definitely today is one of those days, I feel. And I guess I'll just get into it. So for our blessings, we have the Nine of Cups with the Page of Pentacles. So Nine of Cups speaks of, emotional fulfillment, wish fulfillment, just almost having all your cups, it's not like, for me, to be honest, the Nine of Cups, I don't even like to get finicky about it because Nine of Cups is a good feeling. It's, it is a good feeling, feeling, just emotionally fulfilled in like all the ways, in almost all the ways, I guess I would say, because you're missing one cup. And so the Nine of Cups is like almost like waiting for that last cup, but waiting in a like patient manner almost. I feel, at least in this position, I don't feel like this is like a rushed thing. It's just like, we're kind of just sitting in it and enjoying and just kind of feeling more of, that's what comes to my mind, the law of attraction. Feeling more like I just have to wait for it to come to me, kind of a feeling. With this Page of Pentacles here, though, it does feel like, it doesn't really necessarily even feel like you're waiting for something because you already have it. It's just, you're really just waiting for it to grow, maybe, whether it's a new idea, a new project, just like a new seed that you've planted, a new intention you may have planted. You're just kind of hoping it sprouts and it, bears some sort of fruit for you at this time. For our challenge, we have the Judgment, as I pulled or showed you earlier, backed by the Seven of Pentacles. So, as you'll see, we also have the Five of Pentacles in our conclusion. So, we've got a lot of Pentacle Earth, Earth energy today. Yesterday, I think it was a lot of mental, and I think even just the past few days, it's been a lot of mental and fire energy. So, it's just been a lot of, kind of not all in your head entirely, because fire is, an external kind of, external energy. But, this is akin to the mental energy, except it's a little more, akin to, akin to the mental energy, but it's more internal. It's more passive. So, just this here, I'm just put it just straight up. Judgment with the Seven of Pentacles, to me, is like judgment point. Like, it's a decision has to be made. Like, a direction, either a directional change or like a decision. Kind of at, not even really a crossroads. It's not even like a crossroads. It's just like assessment time. You see, even judgment by itself is pretty straightforward, with the word, judgment, judging of the mental. Where's your mind at right now? And not just that, but, you know, has the way that you've been going about things, has it bared, you know, has it been proven to bear the fruit that you've wanted? Just looking at what you've got, you know, not even necessarily material wise, but just like, just looking at the spread of your life and being like, is this really what I want? You know? And not just that, but maybe, really figuring out, you know, what it is that, you know what, I'll actually just go into the conclusion, because that'll actually, I feel, help me relate to this one. So, for the conclusion, I have, focus, 5 of Pentacles with the Hierophant. So, to me, this speaks of having to maybe go through some trials to really determine in a demonstrative way where your values lie. Who do you really rock with? I mean, there's a lot of meanings with the Hierophant. I mean, book-wise, they often related to like group conformity, you know, to rules, to not rules, because that's more like, you know, Saturn, or, you know, even like the Emperor with like kind of a regulation kind of feel. But this is more like the one who determines what's best. The Hierophant is essentially, you know, kind of like the Pope, the one who determines what's best. And so now you're kind of having to determine what is best on your own through maybe some sort of rejection or some sort of hard time. Maybe some loss of finances or loss of stability. Or not even a loss of stability, but maybe just like going through some rough times. And through these rough times, you're really figuring out, you know, figure out your own philosophy and your own belief system, really. So yeah, 5 of Pentacles does speak of all of the 5s, you know, they're in the middle. So it's like, you know, you're like seriously dead in the middle of, you know, the storm, like the struggle. And so I do feel like today with, you know, the Judgment and the 7 of Pentacles, it's gonna be a day of, you know, assessing your values and whether you really ride or die by those or not. Whether when things get hard and things start to feel like not, you know, not perfect, because it's easy to believe in something when everything's going your way, right? When everything's kind of confirming what you believe and all that. That's easy. What's not easy is when you're all out, like low-key in the cold, looking for signs, like looking for some bit of faith, you know what I mean? That's the hard time to hold on to a faith or a belief system, whatever it is that you fully, like, your values lie in. So yeah, I'll see if there's a conclusion card that wants to come out today for us. I mean, usually my last 2 is like my conclusion. I guess just see if we have like a theme that wants to come out for us today. And for a very last, you know, overall significator card for us today. In case anything wants to jump out. nothing else to jump out, but I will pull one card after this shuffle. It was the Ten of Wands, the very last thing I pulled. So yeah, this honestly makes me think of like just the energy that was coming in, and it just kind of being a bit overwhelming for us today. So my advice, I guess, is just what my advice is every day is just to take it easy. That as real as life feels and as it can get sometimes, to take it easy, take a little bit light. You know, as far as just lighter on yourself. But yeah, stay aware of how, you know, you may have certain situations come up today where you're having to really take a second look. Not even second, maybe like it. Second look, what I mean really just taking maybe even one last long look, because something that happens maybe makes you pause and forces you to have to pause and forces you to make a decision where it's not going to be a fun decision. Maybe it's going to be something that causes you a loss. Or, again, maybe like your entire value system is like uprooted and then you feel lost. That's another message I see here with this Five of Pentacles and the Hierophant. Like maybe being like, whatever your belief system or whoever you followed, whatever you felt was true, like it's no longer feeling perfectly true and you're feeling kind of a little lost on your faith. Feeling, wow, like I don't even know myself anymore. Maybe. I don't even know the world anymore. Everything I thought was a lie. But yeah, that's my reading for today. Tried to keep it shorter and sweeter and a bit more like clear with the message. So hopefully the message resonated with some of you today. Is there anything else? Oh yeah, as usual, you can follow me on Instagram at gladiatorinSweats. I believe I will be offering readings. To be honest, I don't even want to just call them readings. I'll be offering sessions where, you know, I will be using tarot, but I'll also be using, you know, astrology, you know, looking at your chart, looking at the transits, using numerology, you know, just using all kinds of divinity tools in order to try and help, you know, help us get to the bottom of whatever the issue or question, or, you know, just whatever it is that you're facing that you don't, you know, you don't have to face it alone. Or face it like, feel like you're alone or someone's gonna think you're crazy, because trust me, I've been the crazy one. So yeah, I'm definitely the person for you if you feel like you just want someone that's willing to kind of hear your out there thoughts or whatever, and they're, you know, you want someone that's non-judgmental, because I'm definitely open ears to hearing, you know, all kinds of, you know, people's feelings and issues and just even possibilities of their ideas of what life is and the universe. But anyways, before I take up any more of your time, thank you for your support and watching this, and I hope you guys all have a blessed one. Much love to you all. Bye.